Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for mature tarot people. This is not your typical tarot reading where the tarot reader is telling you things they think you want to hear so that you'll subscribe, you'll like, you'll share, you'll do all those things that make their podcast stronger, better, and even maybe for some of them create an income. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'd like the money. I ask you please, if you like this reading, hit like, subscribe, share, whatever, all three, one, doesn't make any difference. It's up to you. My job is to inspire you to be able to do the single most important thing that a human being has, their imagination. It's that simple. If you can create the pictures and sounds and stories in your head on your own, you got power. Now, the one thing that bothers me about this whole manifesting thing is the fact that people are always blowing smoke up your ass. Oh, you can do anything you want. Oh, you can be anything you want. That's the shit you want to hear. The truth is, not all of us were meant to be doctors or lawyers or firefighters or teachers or podcasters. Not all of us were meant to have lots of money. Not all of us were meant to be beautiful. Humanity is a jigsaw puzzle. You put the pieces together, you get a very, very good picture. Beautiful. But each of the pieces is different and unique. So, I tell people all the time, you want to manifest, number one, you got to focus, you have to have discipline, you got to create the pictures and sounds and storylines in your own head. You got to see it, you got to feel it, you got to taste it. Okay? Second thing, and this is very important, and the people who push manifesting don't talk about it, because most people are lazy and they won't put in the effort. But here's the deal. If you want to manifest, find out what's your destiny. Find out why the hell you're here if you haven't figured it out. And even if you think you have, and you're probably right, by the way, do a little numerology. Take a look for your destiny number. That helps out tremendously. Then go to astrology, do a chart, take a look at your north node, take a look at your ascendant, your moon, the house structure, the planetary placements. I mean, you don't have to get heavy into an astrology chart, because you can get lost if you go down that rabbit hole. But it'll give you a very good idea in terms of what your destiny is, what you chose before you materialized here, when you were still in the 5D as opposed to the 3D, to put it in very simple terms. If you decide to manifest within your life destiny, the odds are you're going to do much better, much more quickly, and be much more satisfied with the results. You would be amazed at how many people are beautiful, have a lot of money, they're famous and stuff, and they have a crappy life. Because they've chased all the wrong things. They haven't chased what's in their soul, what's in their heart, what's in their spirit. They've chased the stuff that the people who run the world tell them that they should do. So you got to think for yourself, to imagine for yourself, to manifest for yourself. And you got to begin in the beginning. What the hell am I here for? You probably already have some pretty good idea. You already have some leanings. But doing a quick numerology and some astrology, and you can kind of figure it out. Now let's get to tarot. Tarot is not for predicting. Okay, let's get that straight. Tarot is not for predicting. It is for potential. Okay, you got the energy. You have the 5 cards here on the screen. That's all you're going to see. I don't want any distractions. You look at the 5 cards, close your eyes, and get into a meditative state. It's up to me to explain those 5 cards to you as clearly and succinctly as I can, to give you a crystal clear idea of what the energy is. You then decide how it fits your life. Okay, that's part of manifesting. You got to get off your ass and you got to make decisions. You got to take action. Just because the energy is here does not necessarily mean you're going to fit right in. You have to do your part of it as well. And in fact, the meme for today says, while we can start the process of bringing something that we desire, either individually or collectively, while we can bring that to reality, you got to match it in order to receive it. So matching what you desire does not have to be difficult. It doesn't have to involve mathematical equations. You don't have to try to figure out what's the right frequency in order to bring it about. But it's important that you relax into the feeling and be the best that you can. In other words, that's why you do the reading. I do a brand new reading every day, 365, and I do it to help inspire you and find out which of these frequencies resonate with you. If you get any kind of resonating at all, it doesn't have to knock your socks off, but if you get any resonating at all, start to work on it. Some of the biggest trees in the world started with the smallest seeds. So let's begin. Middle card. It's the Oracle card. It says imagine. Imagine. That's what manifesting's all about, right? Putting the pictures in your head. Where do you get those pictures? From your spirit, from your emotions. It's deep down inside. You know, but you block it out. 1, because you're afraid of failure. 2, because you're lazy. It does take effort. Like, I just said it doesn't have to be difficult. No, it doesn't have to be difficult to know whether or not you are tuned into the frequency, but you got to do something, and it's that step that many people find difficult. Let's go all the way to the left. Let's begin the reading. One of the reasons why people have difficulty is they do not have a good sound value system. 4 of Pentacles is all about having a good sound value system. Pentacles are things, but they're the things that we value. We've been taught, we've been trained like seals to think that money, big houses, big cars, this, all that counts. No. What matters is love, friendship, joy, peace, health. I'll give you another thing that money can't buy. How about time? Remember, if you're doing stuff in your life that you hate, by choice, I'll take this job even though it's a piece of shit and it'll drive me crazy. You're just throwing away your life. You're never going to get those minutes back. That's why you have to tap in. You have to use discipline. You have to just allow yourself to feel what you feel. It will guide you, and that's how you manifest. But to do that, you have to have a sound set of values, and that's what the 4 of Pentacles is all about. Now, you may be in the process of trying to figure out what your core values are. Step away from the stuff the world is telling you and figure out, okay, what fits in my universe? And that's what the next card is all about, the Hermit card. And because it's in reverse, it means you are giving some thought now. You're in that process of figuring out, okay, where the hell do I fit in? How can I have a life that means something to me? How can I feel plugged into my life? I'm tired of sitting in the stands watching the action on the field. I want to get on the field. I don't have to be the star. I don't have to be famous. But I want to start to participate in my own life. Because time is limited. It's tick, 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 tick going away. Let's go over to the next card. In fact, the next 2 cards from 2 different decks. What do we get? My favorite card, the Fool. Commonly, the Fool is talked about in terms of somebody who's young, innocent, stupid, naive, I guess. I don't find that at all. In doing manifesting, for me, the Fool is someone who is very spiritual. You notice he has very little with him. He's left behind all the things that the world told him were valuable, and all he's doing right now is a knapsack, flour. But he's left the world behind. I think in the Bible it says, be in the world but not of the world. No, we got to carry on. We got to pay our bills. We got to eat food. We got to do all this stuff to live. But don't buy into the system. And that's what the Fool has done, is decided, I'm done. I'm going to step forward in faith. That doesn't mean stupid. It means in faith, I believe that I will be guided and I'm okay. That's a big step. You do that. Watch all the good stuff you can imagine. Watch all the good stuff you attract. So go find your path. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another tarot reading. Between now and the next time you and I talk tarot together, peace and blessings.